Time for a check of our weather right now to take a beautiful live look for the Cahuenga Pass from our home here at Universal City. Meteorologist Stephanie Olmo is here with a look at the forecast. Hey, Steph.
Hey, beautiful weather conditions as we continue here on this Wednesday. As we check out, this is a live look of San Pedro, where we're looking at mostly sunny. Of course, a little bit of that marine layer giving off a little bit of that haze. Now, here's a look at temperatures in San Pedro right now. We're currently at 65 degrees as we continue here late this afternoon. Let's go over the numbers for you because we've been talking about temperatures gradually climbing. So temperatures right now anywhere from the low to mid 70s in spots around the Inland Empire, Ontario, Riverside, 75 in San Bernardino, 73 in Van Nuys, upper 60s in downtown LA, 72 in Anaheim. So temperatures currently about 4 to 7 degrees warmer in some spots compared to just 24 hours ago. That's the case in spots like Van Nuys, downtown LA. Down into Anaheim, we're 5 degrees warmer out in the Inland Empire there in San Bernardino. High pressure system remains in place over the Four Corners region responsible for this warm up. It's sitting right over the Four Corners. We have more of that northeasterly flow allowing for those temperatures to bump up. But let's zoom out where we do have this area of low pressure, the strong storm that is very close to the Pacific Northwest. Lots of moisture. We're keeping track of this atmospheric river. We'll talk more about it and how it's going to impact us as we head into the weekend coming up here in just a bit. For now, back to you guys.
We'll see you soon, Stephanie. Thank you.
You can see that haze lingering around there.
The haze lingering around. That's my favorite building in Los Angeles. It's iconic.
Yes,
Meteorologist Stephanie Olmo here. It's such a pretty place to be. It's such a pretty day, but we know there's some changes in the forecast.
There are some changes. So enjoy it today, enjoy it tomorrow, enjoy it on Friday, because we're talking about some changes as we head into the weekend. So here's a live look. This is the Mount Wilson camera. We're looking gorgeous out there, mostly sunny skies as we've been talking about. And temperatures in the area of Montebello, we're currently at 69 degrees. So temperatures today, not too bad. Upper 60s, low 70s. And as we check out the satellite and radar, we're pretty quiet around central and southern California. All that precipitation is well up to the north. So let's talk more about it. As we check out the satellite and radar well up to the north, you see here this counterclockwise circulation. Very strong system. And also we've been talking about here, you've been seeing the headlines, bomb cyclone. What exactly does that mean? So really it's a storm that's going through rapid intensification in about 24 hours or less. So that's what we have going on. We have that system that's spinning out in the Pacific waters, and it's going to be well up to our north. We do have the atmospheric component with it. You see the stream of moisture mainly focusing over Oregon and Northern California. It's pretty much stalled out. And basically, it is this narrow band of water vapor. By the time it presses inland, we're looking at some precipitation, at times moderate to heavy. And that's exactly what we're seeing there in Northern California. Because it's stalled out, we will see a prolonged period of moderate to heavy rain for our friends up to the north. And sometimes people may call it a river in the sky. So if you do hear that's also an atmospheric river. Further south again, we are keeping things nice and quiet across Southern California, but seeing some changes as we head into the weekend. We're not expected to see anything like our friends up north. As you see the flash flood risk for Northern California, it's pretty high because of the prolonged period of the heavy rain they will be seeing. Some places will be measuring rain in feet by the time it's all said and done. So we're talking about numerous flash floods. It's going to be likely for Northern California. So let's go over the setup. So again, we remain under this ridge of high pressure around the Four Corners region. We have the northeasterly flow. It's allowing temperatures to warm up. We're looking at sunny skies. But notice this again, that storm system that's right near the Pacific Northwest, and with that atmospheric river, and looking at the rain that will persist as we head into Thursday and Friday. Eventually, as we head into the weekend, you start to see a little bit of that movement. You see the band of moisture sliding its way further to the south, and it loses a little bit of that steam. It loses a little bit of that moisture. So we will see some wet weather. However, it's going to be relatively light as we head into Saturday. And then we're tracking here a couple of other weather systems as we head into Sunday and even as we head into next week. And again, this is still uncertain for us in terms of the exact timing and also just how much precipitation we'll get. But for the next couple of days for the basin, temperatures tomorrow on Thursday will be at 74. Coming down to 71. It's more of that transitional day on Friday. We start to see a little bit more in the way of clouds, temperatures coming down a little bit, but certainly a lot cooler as we head into the weekend with a chance for some rain. And although we do have chance of rain all the way through next week, it doesn't mean it's going to be a washout. There will be some dry periods. And of course, we'll keep you updated on the latest because there are a couple of systems here and the models are sort of going back and forth. For the coast, temperatures in the upper 60s. We gradually cool down, 66 on Friday. Low 60s as we head into the weekend with a chance for some rain. For the valleys, temperatures at 78. We scale it back to 75, back down into the 60s by the weekend. For the Inland Empire, flirting with 80 degrees tomorrow. By the weekend, we're talking about temperatures in the 60s with a chance for some rain here, but should be relatively light. For the high desert, temperatures upper 60s, then warming a bit here on Friday, cooling back down as we head into the weekend. And lastly, for the mountains here, this is going to be a warm system. So we're talking rain for our mountain spots and temperatures right around 46 on Sunday. That was your forecast. Over to you guys.
Stephanie, thank you. Still ahead.